Well, I think Senegal is about to set a new pace for Africa with the election and um, almost declaration of the 44-year-old, elected president of that country. Um, we would have done that in Nigeria, in our last election, which of course I think Nigerian youths tried their possible best to make that change. But then I think that it doesn't happen the first time does not mean that it won't happen. As a matter of fact, I understand that every great invention, didn't work the first time. Most of them didn't work the first time, and so if it didn't work the first time, all you need to do is to try again and again and again. But then it's interesting that a newcomer in Senegal, you know, has won the election. As of yesterday, as of Monday, he was already leading, and he's almost going to be declared. And then we're looking forward to that and to bring you back the happenings in that country. But then I think it sets a new pace for us in Africa, and it lets us know that look, a lot of things are possible if we will put the right pegs in the right holes. I mean, when you put the round pegs in the round holes, you get good result. When you try to put the round pegs in the square hole, then you have issues. And like we've always said, enough of these old, cargoes, old vessels that we have been using. There is no doubt that they have done their bits. There's no doubt that they have done well. There's no doubt, that they are still here with us. There's no doubt that, they have used their time. There's no doubt that they have impacted in one way or the other, whether positively or negatively. Everybody has had one impact or the other, especially those who have been privileged to lead Nigeria. And so I think it's high time that we allow, the youths to breathe. Hashtag let the youths breathe, and let a new dawn breathe. And that's the truth. We must allow a new dawn to breathe, not just in Nigeria, but in Africa. And I believe strongly that, this event that has taken place in Senegal has set a new pace. It has set a new pace. And that's why I'm talking about it. And I want you to drop your comment. Just make them simple and simple. Let us know what your opinions are on the election of a 44-year-old. I mean, maybe that's what one yellow show would have suffice for such accolades and such position, if he was elected in, and if Peter Obi was allowed to take on the victory of the 2023 presidential election, then we probably would not be where we are today. You see, you cannot compare the way the young generation thinks with the way the people who lived or who grew in the analog age, who are just trying to catch up with the computer age, and compare that to those who are born into the computer age, who learns the computer way, and all of that. You can't compare their speed, you can't compare their style, you can't compare their solution, device, the way they devise solution, the way they go about, solving problem. It's incomparable. And then we look forward to seeing new dawns, new events, new things happening in Senegal, and which we of course give light, beam light on dark areas, even in Africa and also in Nigeria, letting people know that look at those countries where there have been coups and all of that. At least I know that in one of them we have very young leader amongst them. Very young. I can't place it now. Then I know you know who I'm talking about. I mean, I'm not saying that coup is the way to go, but I'm simply saying that we need young minds. We need young minds, whichever way they want to come in, whether they are APC or they are PDP or they are SDP or they are a Labour Party, whichever party, it doesn't still matter. What we want is young minds that could do things at our pace and the way things are being done now. The way things are being done now. That's the only way we can make progress as a nation. So I congratulate my colleague, my friend, and my brother, because there is my brother. He's my age bracket and everything, and so I congratulate you, and I wish I celebrate the youths in Senegal, who have stood their ground to see to it that they are own their voice is being heard. I'm believing God strongly that come 2027, Nigerian youths, louder, go and buy trumpets, go and buy microphone, go and buy megaphone, go and buy it. Our voice go loud. And this one is not going to be an issue of somebody, some boys, making cry call. I mean, doing morning cry. Say if you then born you well, make you come vote for so 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 party. If they born you well, so so so. We died here together. We died here together. It's better going to work for us. It just has to work. I mean, that's the only option we have. And whoever is not with us is against us. Is against us. And that's the truth. So Nigerian youths, get ready to replicate what's happening in Senegal. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to share videos with others. Drop your comment, make them simple and civil. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye-bye.